राम 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 सर्वेभ्यः हृत्पूर्वक नमस्काराः सुप्रभातम्. Welcome to class 4 of Shri Venkateshwara Suprabhatam Parayana Shikshanam. So as you know, we have learned the first 15 verses of Shri Venkateshwara Suprabhatam yesterday, and we will have a quick recap of the verses which we have learned yesterday, followed by the new verses. Welcome to our panelists, Shivani and Vibha, who will be helping us with Anucharanam, that is repeating as usual. And also welcome to Deepankar Ji, who is here to help us with Zoom software and any other things which we might need during the webinar. He's a part of Vyoma. So let us begin as usual with Guru Vandanam and a quick recap of the verses which we have learned yesterday. Gururev gatir gurumeva bhaje Gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave Na gurov paramam shishurasmi guroh Matirasti gurau mama pahi guru. So from verse 10 onwards, the ones we learned yesterday, we will just recap those. Bhringavali chamakarandara vidha jhankara geeta ninadai sahasevanaya Niryatyupanta sarasi kamalodarebhyah Sheshadrishekhara vibho tava suprabhatam Yosha ganena varadadhni vimathyamane Ghoshalayeshu dadhimantana tivra ghoshaah Roshat kaliu vidadhate kakubhascha kumbhaah Sheshadrishekhara vibho tava suprabhatam Padmesha mitra shatapatra gatali vargaah Hartum shriyankuvalayasya nijangalakshmya Bheri ninadamiva bibhrati tivranadam Sheshadrishekhara vibho tava suprabhatam Shrimannabhishtavaradakhilaloka Shri Srinivasa Jagadeka Dayaika Sindho Shri Devata Griha Bhujantara Divyamurte Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam Shri Swami Pushkarinika Plavanirmalangah Shreyorthino Haravirincha Sanandanadyah Dvare Vasanti Varavetrahatottamangah Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam Shri Sheshashaila Garudachala Venkatadri Narayanadri Vrishabhadri Vrishadri Mukhyam Akhyanttvadiya Vasatera Nishau Vadanti Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam. So we learnt till here. Let us begin with the next verse. Seva para Shiva Suresha
Seva para Shiva Suresha Seva para Shiva Suresha
Krishanudharma
Krishanudharma कृशानुधर्म
रक्षोऽम्बुनाथ पवमान
रक्षोऽम्बुनाथ पवमान रक्षोऽम्बुनाथ पवमान
धनाधिनाथाः
धनाधिनाथाः धनाधिनाथाः
बद्धाञ्जलिप्रविलसन्निज
बद्धाञ्जलिप्रविलसन्निज बद्धाञ्जलिप्रविलसन्निज
शीर्षदेशाः
शीर्षदेशाः शीर्षदेशाः
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Okay, let us note the Mahapranas and other aspects in this verse. So, Seva Paraha Shiva. So, Visarga followed by Shi. Therefore, while chanting together, we combine the Sandhi here. So, instead of Seva Paraha Shiva, we chant it as Seva Parash Shiva. So, please note that instead of the Visarga, we are getting extra sh. That is because of a sandhi there, a sandhi karya, visarga sandhi. Therefore, we have to chant it as Seva Parashiva. And also, Seva Parashiva Suresha Krishanu Dharma. We don't take a pause. We chant the entire line together. And we also don't take a pause after the first line, like we learned in some verses yesterday. So we have to chant both the lines together. We split it while learning the first time just to enable you to know the words. So, Seva Parashiva Suresha Krishanu Dharma Rakshombunatha Pavamana Dhanadhinathaha. This entire half of the verse should be chanted at a stretch without a break in between. Here, Dharma is Mahapranadha. Rakshombunatha, those who are attending regularly will know by now this S-like symbol is Avagraha Chinha, denotes Purva Rupa Sandhi. When you split it, it would be Raksho Ambunatha, but we are not going to split. Rakshombunatha, Dha Mahaprana, Pavamana, Dhanadhinathaha, Dha, Dhi and Tha. Next line also no splitting, we chant at a stretch. Baddhanjali pravilasannija shirsha deshaha. Dvitvam here. Baddhanjali pravila. There before pra, there is a dvitvam. Stress on p. So dha is Mahaprana. Baddhanjali pravilasannija shirsha deshaha. Shri Venkatachalapate tava suprabhatam. Now just for your learning, for now I will chant the first line and then go to the second line, second quarter. But however, please remember both lines have to be chanted together. But just to enable you, some of you have also written that chanting both the lines together will be difficult to follow the first time. So just for our learning purposes, I will stop after the first line, then move to the second line. But finally, we are going to chant both the lines together. Let us repeat this verse. Seva para Shiva Suresha Krishanu Dharma.
Seva para Shiva Suresha Krishanu Dharma. Seva para Shiva Suresha Krishanu Dharma.
Rakshombunatha Pavamana Dhanadhinathaha.
Rakshombunatha Pavamana Dhanadhinathaha. रक्षोऽम्बुनाथ पवमानधनाधिनाथाः
बद्धाञ्जलिप्रविलसन्निजशीर्षरेषाः
बद्धाञ्जलिप्रविलसन्निजशीर्षदेशाः बद्धाञ्जलिप्रविलसन्निजशीर्षदेशाः
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Right, now we will chant the first two lines together. That is how it is supposed to be chanted. सेवा परा शिव सुरेश कृशानुधर्म रक्षोऽम्बुनाथ पवमान धनाधिनाथाः
सेवा परा शिव सुरेश कृशानुधर्म रक्षोऽम्बुनाथ पवमान धनाधिनाथाः सेवा परा शिव सुरेश कृशानुधर्म रक्षोऽम्बुनाथ पवमान धनाधिनाथाः.
Yes, so someone asked me yesterday also about how to develop this breath control. With practice, you will definitely get it. So keep practicing chanting aloud. It should be regular practice, like Bhagavan says in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. So for anything, that abhyasa is very important, especially for things like chanting and music or anything like that. We need to have that abhyasa for dirgha kala, as in continuously we need to practice to be able to improve ourselves. Baddhanjali pravilasannij shirshreshaah Shri Venkatachalapate tava suprabhatam.
बद्धाञ्जलिप्रविलसन्निजशीर्षदेशाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् बद्धाञ्जलिप्रविलसन्निजशीर्षदेशाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Now the entire verse. सेवा परा शिव सुरेश कृशानुधर्म रक्षोऽम्बुनाथ पवमान धनाधिनाथाः बद्धाञ्जलि प्रविलसन्निज शीर्षदेशाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
सेवा परा शिव सुरेश कृशानुधर्म रक्षोऽम्बुनाथ पवमान धनाधिनाथाः बद्धाञ्जलि प्रविलसन्निज शीर्षदेशाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Yes. So those who are pranayama practitioners, etc., will know how, early in the morning on an empty stomach doing breathing exercises is very beneficial. Now, in effect, what we are doing by holding our breath is we are having a very controlled exhalation, controlled, deep and long exhalation, which is supposed to have many benefits. So those who are doing other breathing exercises and pranayama will be aware of it. So this chanting also gives us a similar effect. And when you have mahapranas, like I said, it is even more a breathing exercise because you take more of your breath to chant mahapranas. So before we move on, there is just one more concept which we would like to share with you. Even my seniors from Vyoma also, they highlight this concept. So this is called Ghosha concept in Sanskritam. So Ghosha concept refers to pronouncing certain Mahapranas. Let me go back to the slide where we learnt about the rules of pronunciation. These are further nuances. So to improve yourself further in your chanting, so chant, like I said previously, the rules of pronunciation are detailed in what we call Shiksha Shastram, which is an ocean by itself. What we are learning is just a very minuscule, very, very small portion of it, very, very basic portion of it. Shiksha Shastram is an ocean by itself on the correct rules of pronunciation for Vedas and other Sanskritam verses and Sanskritam words. So in that we have one concept called Ghosha. Now, Ghosha means when you are pronouncing the fourth letter of each Varga. So you all know that second and fourth letters are Mahapranas. Kha, gha, cha, jha, tha, dha, tha, dha, pha, bha. The Ghosha concept applies only when you are pronouncing the fourth letter, that is gha, jha, dha, dha, bha. So when you pronounce these, you realize that you're actually, the exhalation, the expulsion of air is coming from deeper than kha, cha, tha, tha, pa. So you're actually taking more effort, if I may say so, in pronouncing the fourth letter of each varga. So just to differentiate, kha, gha, cha, jha, tha, dha, tha, dha, pa, and bha. So I hope you could get that subtle difference. It will be much clearer if we are in an actual class face to face. But even in the internet, even online, let us try to follow as much as possible. So this fourth letter pronunciation, we apply the Ghosha concept, and you try pronouncing yourself, so you will realize the difference. And it is important because in case we do not apply that Ghosha concept, let us see, for example, tha and dha. If you do not apply Ghosha to dha, there is a tendency for it to be heard as tha itself. So instead of dha, we hear it as tha, which is very similar to tha, which is not the right pronunciation. So this would be tha, whereas the fourth letter of the same varga would be dha. So I hope you got that difference. And once you start appreciating these nuances and incorporating them into your chanting, you will yourself personally realize the difference and how it is contributing to your breath control and improving your lung capacity, etc. So you take more effort to chant these fourth letter of each varga. So just keep that in mind. This is called the Ghosha concept. And try to apply that when you are chanting or when you're reading any Sanskritam work. So which is why pronunciation in Sanskritam is given so much of importance, and each letter has to be pronounced the way it has to be pronounced for us to enjoy all the benefits of chanting. Okay, now let us move to the next verse, Shivani. And while chanting from now on, or even while listening to us, please try to remember this Ghosha concept and how we are applying it in our verses. 17th verse.
Ram Ram.
Ram Ram. Dhati Shute.
Dhati Shute. Dhati Shute.
Vihagaraja.
Vihagaraja. Vihagaraja.
Mrigadhiraja.
Mrigadhiraja. Mrigadhiraja.
Nagadhiraja.
Nagadhiraja. Nagadhiraja.
Gajaraja.
Gajaraja. Gajaraja.
Hayadhiraja.
हयाधिराजाः हयाधिराजाः
स्वस्वाधिकार
स्वस्वाधिकार स्वस्वाधिकार
महिमादिकमर्थयन्ते
महिमादिकमर्थयन्ते महिमादिकमर्थयन्ते
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Okay, so again here we are not going to split or take a pause between the first two lines. I just chanted individual words so that you get to know which words are there, but we need to chant both the lines together. However, again for practice, the first line I will be chanting and then the second line, but finally we are going to chant both the lines together. Please remember that. Dhati, dha, again ghosha concept, please remember that. Dhati shute विहगराज मृगाधिराज महाप्राण नागाधिराज गजराज हयाधिराजाः स्वस्वाधिकार महिमादिकमर्थयन्ते थ. So here there is no ghosha, whereas here swasvadhikara dhi there is ghosha and mahaprana. स्वस्वाधिकार महिमादिकमर्थयन्ते थ महाप्राणा. Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam. One of you have asked me in the chat what is the meaning of Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam. Shri Venkatachalapate, Achala refers to a mountain or a hill. Achala means na chalati iti achalaha, something which does not move is called achala. It is a synonym for hill in Sanskritam. So Venkatachala, like refers to the 7 hills of Tirumala, the Tirumala hill. Pate, Patihi refers to the Lord, Bhagavan. So the Lord of Venkatachala or the Lord of Venkata hill. Tava, Tava is actually your in Sanskritam. It means Shashti Vibhakti, your. Suprabhatam, auspicious morning. So the meaning would be Bhagavan of Venkatachala, may it be an auspicious morning to you. That would be the gist of it. So means good or auspicious. Prabhatam means morning. So I hope that is clear. We are not going to go to the meaning of each verse, but this line is repeating. So I thought we could just know the meaning of this line. Now we will learn one line at a time. Dhati shute vihagaraja mrigadhiraja.
Dhatishu te vihagaraja mrigadhiraja. Dhatishu te vihagaraja mrigadhiraja.
Nagadhiraja gajaraja hayadhiraja.
Nagadhiraja gajaraja hayadhiraja. Nagadhiraja gajaraja hayadhiraja.
Swasvadhikara mahimadikamर्थयन्ते.
स्वस्वाधिकार महिमादिकमर्थयन्ते. स्वस्वाधिकार महिमादिकमर्थयन्ते.
श्री वेंकटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
श्री वेंकटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्. श्री वेंकटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Now both lines together, and that is how it has to be chanted also. घाटीषु ते विहगराज मृगाधिराज नागाधिराज गजराज हयाधिराजाः
घाटीषु ते विहगराज मृगाधिराज नागाधिराज गजराज हयाधिराजाः घाटीषु ते विहगराज मृगाधिराज नागाधिराज गजराज हयाधिराजाः
उत्तमम् स्वस्वाधिकारमहिमादिकमर्थयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
स्वस्वाधिकारमहिमादिकमर्थयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् स्वस्वाधिकारमहिमादिकमर्थयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
Now the entire verse. घाटीषु ते विहगराज मृगाधिराज नागाधिराज गजराज हयाधिराजाः स्वस्वाधिकारमहिमादिकमर्थयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
घाटीषु ते विहगराज मृगाधिराज नागाधिराज गजराज हयाधिराजाः स्वस्वाधिकारमहिमादिकमर्थयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
Yeah, one of you have said if we can repeat the entire verse twice, we will be repeating at the end of every class. I will repeat all the verses which we have learned in that particular class. And I will also be repeating tomorrow as a recap to what we have learned in the previous class. Okay, now the next verse, Vibha. सूर्येन्दुभौमबुधवाक्पति
सूर्येन्दुभौमबुधवाक्पति सूर्येन्दुभौमबुधवाक्पति
काव्यसौरिस्वर्भानुकेतु
काव्यसौरिस्वर्भानुकेतु काव्यसौरिस्वर्भानुकेतु
दिविषत् परिषत् प्रधानाः
दिविषत् परिषत् प्रधानाः दिविषत् परिषत् प्रधानाः
त्वद्दासदास
त्वद्दासदास त्वद्दासदास
चरमावधिदासदासाः
चरमावधिदासदासाः चरमावधिदासदासाः
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Yes, one of you has asked me, how do we know where we have to chant both lines together? So we have a hyphen. In this verse, it is missed out in the slide. Sorry about that, which is why I put this hyphen there in red. While uploading the presentation on our course page, which we will be doing soon, we will upload this entire presentation on the course page. You already have the text of Suprabhatam with you. There also we will indicate this hyphen at the end of one line, which is an indication that both lines should be chanted together. In this verse also, I will include the hyphen and then we will upload the presentation on the course page. So here, Suryendu Bhauma, Bha Mahaprana, Buddha Vakpati, Dha Mahaprana. Here, both lines, there is no pause at all. So we have to chant both the lines together. Kavya Sauriswarbhanu Ketu. Kavya Sauriswarbhanu Ketu. Bha is Mahaprana. And Sauriswarbhanu, Dvitvam there. Sauriswarbhanu. So you are getting that stress before Swarbhanu. Sa. Sauriswarbhanu Ketu. Divishat Parishat Pradhanaha. Dha is Mahaprana. Tvaddasa Dasa Charamavadhi Dasa Dasaha. Dhi is Mahaprana. Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam. So here both lines we chant together, and even the third line we don't take a pause in between. Only after Shri Venkatachalapate, there you could pause in the fourth line. But here first two lines together, then third line at a stretch. Then of course fourth line you all know chanting. You're familiar with it now. We will repeat this just for your practice. For now, I will chant just the first line, then the second line. But finally, we will chant both lines together. Suryendu Bhauma Budhavakpati Kavya Sauriswarbhanu Ketu. I'm sorry, I did not split. I did not stop at Sauri. That's because here I need to show you the Dvitvam there. Sauriswarbhanu Ketu. So I will repeat till there Vibha again and you can follow. Suryendu Bhauma Budhavakpati Kavya Sauriswarbhanu Ketu.
Suryendu Bhauma Budhavakpati Kavya Sauriswarbhanu Ketu. Suryendu Bhauma Budhavakpati Kavya Sauriswarbhanu Ketu.
Divishat Parishat Pradhanaha.
Divishat Parishat Pradhanaha. Divishat Parishat Pradhanaha.
Tvaddasa Dasa Charamavadhi Dasa Dasaha.
Tvaddasa Dasa Charamavadhi Dasa Dasaha. Tvaddasa Dasa Charamavadhi Dasa Dasaha.
Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam.
Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam. Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam.
Now the entire verse. Suryendu Bhauma Budhavakpati Kavya Sauriswarbhanu Ketu Divishat Parishat Pradhanaha. Let us learn half a verse and then we move to the entire verse.
Suryendu Bhauma Budhavakpati Kavya Sauriswarbhanu Ketu Divishat Parishat Pradhanaha. Suryendu Bhauma Budhavakpati Kavya Sauriswarbhanu Ketu Divishat Parishat Pradhanaha.
Tvaddasa Dasa Charamavadhi Dasa Dasaha. Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam.
Tvaddasa Dasa Charamavadhi Dasa Dasaha. Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam. Tvaddasa Dasa Charamavadhi Dasa Dasaha. Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam.
Now the entire verse. सूर्येन्दुभौमबुधवाक्पति काव्यसौरिस्वर्भानुकेतु दिविषत् परिषत् प्रधानाः त्वद्दासदासचरमावधिदासदासाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्।
सूर्येन्दुभौमबुधवाक्पति काव्यसौरिस्वर्भानुकेतु दिविषत् परिषत् प्रधानाः त्वद्दासदासचरमावधिदासदासाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्।
Uttamam. Some of you have asked where can we get the entire Sanskrit text. It's on the course page, and we have also sent an email with the links to the text in 6 different languages, including Devanagari. So you will find it on the course page, or you just go to the email, and if you click on the link, you will be able to access this in PDF. This presentation as such, we will upload in a few days on the course page itself. Individual chanting, yes, we will do it. I will announce in advance. Let us learn a few verses, and then we can have some time allocated in some class for individual chanting. Any questions, please put it on the chat. It's easier because I could just see and answer as and when I see them, or at the end of the class. Next, Shivani. त्वत्पादधूलि
त्वत्पादधूलि त्वत्पादधूलि
भरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः
भरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः भरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः
स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्ष
स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्ष स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्ष
निजान्तरङ्गाः
निजान्तरङ्गाः निजान्तरङ्गाः
कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताम्
कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताम् कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताम्
लभन्ते
लभन्ते लभन्ते
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्।
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्।
Okay, let us see the Mahapranas. Tvatpadadhuli, dhu. So, Ghosha concept there, what we learned today. Bharita, again Mahaprana and Ghosha. Bharitas Puritot, please note this. Bharitas Puritottamangaha, this stress before sa. Bharitas Puritottamangaha. This entire line at a stretch, we do not stop in between. Next line also. Swargapavarga nirapeksha nijantarangaha. Again, entire line at a stretch. Please note the pronunciation of this letter. It is ksha. Swargapavarga nirapeksha nijantarangaha. Kalpagama kalanaya kulatam labhante. Bha is Mahaprana. And here, kalpagama kalanaya kulatam anuswara labhante. Optionally, you could also chant it as kulatan labhante with that nasal tone. That is also correct. Or you could chant the anuswara completely. Shri Venkatachalapate tava suprabhatam. And the word is labhante. One of you has asked me, is it bha? It is not bhagante, it is labhante. Bhagante is not the right word. It is labhante. So labhate means to get. Labhante is plural form. Okay, now let us learn each line at a time. Tvat padadhuli bharitas phuritottamaangah.
त्वत्पादधूलिभरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः त्वत्पादधूलिभरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः
स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्षनिजान्तरङ्गाः
स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्षनिजान्तरङ्गाः स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्षनिजान्तरङ्गाः
कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताल्लभन्ते
कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताल्लभन्ते कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताल्लभन्ते
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Okay, now let us chant half verse at a time. त्वत्पादधूलिभरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्षनिजान्तरङ्गाः
त्वत्पादधूलिभरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्षनिजान्तरङ्गाः त्वत्पादधूलिभरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्षनिजान्तरङ्गाः
कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताल्लभन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताल्लभन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताल्लभन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Now the entire verse. त्वत्पादधूलिभरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्षनिजान्तरङ्गाः कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताल्लभन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
त्वत्पादधूलिभरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्षनिजान्तरङ्गाः कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताल्लभन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Uttamam. Now next verse. Some of you have asked for the audio recording. We will send it to you maybe towards the end of the course. We have Suprabhatam, Stotram, Prapatti and Mangala Shasanam, all four we will send. We will upload it on the course page. Vibha. Tvadgopuragrashikharani
त्वद्गोपुराग्रशिखराणि त्वद्गोपुराग्रशिखराणि
निरीक्षमाणाः
निरीक्षमाणाः निरीक्षमाणाः
स्वर्गापवर्गपदवीम्
स्वर्गापवर्गपदवीम् स्वर्गापवर्गपदवीम्
परमां श्रयन्तः
परमां श्रयन्तः परमां श्रयन्तः
मर्त्या मनुष्यभुवने
मर्त्या मनुष्यभुवने मर्त्या मनुष्यभुवने
मतिमाश्रयन्ते
मतिमाश्रयन्ते मतिमाश्रयन्ते
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Now let us see the Mahapranas. Tvadgopuragra shikharani. Kha is Mahaprana. Nirikshamanaha. Swargapavarga padavim paramam shrayantaha. Martya manushya bhuvane. Bhu is Mahaprana. Matima shrayante. Shri Venkatachalapate tava suprabhatam. Now we'll repeat this verse. त्वद्गोपुराग्रशिखराणि निरीक्षमाणाः स्वर्गापवर्गपदवीं परमां श्रयन्तः
त्वद्गोपुराग्रशिखराणि निरीक्षमाणाः स्वर्गापवर्गपदवीं परमां श्रयन्तः त्वद्गोपुराग्रशिखराणि निरीक्षमाणाः स्वर्गापवर्गपदवीं परमां श्रयन्तः
मर्त्या मनुष्यभुवने मतिमाश्रयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
मर्त्या मनुष्यभुवने मतिमाश्रयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् मर्त्या मनुष्यभुवने मतिमाश्रयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Okay. Sorry for the interruption. Gomati ji or Deepankar ji, there is a message from one of the participants. I believe that the video is blocking the diacriticals on screen. Could we do anything about it? Because I don't know how it is seen for the participants. I've tried to change it here on my screen. Vibha, can you tell me if it is still blocking?
No, ma'am.
It's not blocking?
It's not blocking.
Was it blocking before? Because I tried to change here. It wasn't. Okay, so it means that for us panelists and for the hosts, it's not blocking, but for those who are attending, probably it is. Also, one request, try to change it from gallery view to speaker view or something like that at your end on your computer itself. And I think you could also minimize it or open it in a different screen. You can do a lot of things on Zoom, even when you are the participant, even though we don't do it from our end. So try to do that, and maybe that would be helpful. So move to another corner of the screen. It should be in active speaker view. So that is the message we have got. So please try to change the settings on your computer itself, because for us here, it is not blocking, and I don't know what else we could do to help you in that regard. So please try to change it on your screen itself. We will repeat the entire verse. Tvadgopuragrashikharani nirikshama स्वर्गापवर्गपदवीं परमां श्रयन्तः मर्त्या मनुष्यभुवने मतिमाश्रयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्।
त्वद्गोपुराग्रशिखराणि निरीक्षमाणाः स्वर्गापवर्गपदवीं परमां श्रयन्तः मर्त्या मनुष्यभुवने मतिमाश्रयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्।
Dhanyavadaha Vibha. I think we will stop here for today because I would like to take some questions and also answer your question about when we can chant Suprabhatam. So before that, a quick recap of the verses which we have learnt today. सेवा शिव सुरेश कृशानुधर्म रक्षोऽम्बुनाथ पवमान धनाधिनाथाः बद्धाञ्जलि प्रविलसन्निज शीर्षरेशाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्। भाटीषु ते विहगराज मृगाधिराज नागाधिराज गजराज हयाधिराजाः स्वस्वाधिकारमहिमादिकमर्थयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्। सूर्येन्दुभौमबुधवाक्पतिकाव्यसौरिस्वर्भानुकेतु दिविषत् परिषत् प्रधानाः त्वद्दासदासचरमावधिदासदासाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्। त्वत्पादधूलिभरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्षनिजान्तरङ्गाः कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलताल्लभन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्। त्वद्गोपुराग्रशिखराणि निरीक्षमाणाः स्वर्गापवर्गपदवीं परमां श्रयन्तः मर्त्या मनुष्यभुवने मतिमाश्रयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्। Okay, so we have learned till here today, that is 20 verses of Suprabhatam. There was one common question from all of you asking me when we can chant Suprabhatam, whether it is okay to chant it at night or in the evening, etc. So like I said, I found out from my gurus and our experts and seniors in Vyoma, including Shri Vishwanathan Mahodaya, and after discussing with a lot of scholars and gurus, so this is the conclusion we have reached. So chanting here is of two types. So one is adhyayana, that is when you are learning to chant something, and the second is parayanam or upasana, that is after you finish learning, when you chant it on your own. Now for adhyayana, the common view is that adhyayana meaning to learn to chant, the common view is whenever you're able to learn, as in for now we are offering the webinar at this particular time, and for some of you in other time zones it is evening or night, etc. But because you are learning it for adhyayana, and this is the time when it is being offered, then it is okay to learn it at any time. So all of you joining us from the US, Canada, etc., you had a lot of questions regarding this. So it is absolutely fine for you to learn at this time because it is Adhyayana. And I also learned and I understood that a similar view is there for any other chants also, as in which where there is a prescribed time, etc. For Adhyayana, there is no bar. You could learn it at any time depending on the convenience of whom you are learning it from and other factors. So there is no bar on that. I see that one of you have said, I'm learning to chant at 1 a.m. Wonderful. That shows your dedication to learn. If you're learning it at 1 a.m., that's very, very good. Really appreciate that. So there is no bar on time zone. So please join us from wherever you're learning it. So there is no bar on that. So that's okay. Now coming to the second question, second aspect, which is for Parayanam or Upasana, that is when you chant on your own after you finish learning, then whether it is okay to chant at any time of the day. Now, Suprabhatam, as the name suggests, and the bhava, the feeling behind this is waking up Bhagavan. So even if you go to the meaning of the verses, you will see how early morning is described and even nature in some of the verses. So the feeling or bhava is waking up Bhagavan, and therefore in tune with the bhava or the feeling or the devotion, it is chanted, preferred to chant in the morning. However, again, this aspect of waking up Bhagavan, etc., is what, see, all these things, these Stotram and Suprabhata Seva or even Shayanotsava or Dolotsava, any Sevas, they are ultimately for Antahkarana Shuddhi, that is for purifying ourselves. Bhagavan ultimately is that supreme reality, that ultimate truth, that Parabrahman, and he is beyond all these attributes. He is beyond all these attributes of differences in time, day, night, waking up, sleeping. So to suit our daily routine and to bring in a routine and to have that bhava, we have all these verses. Ultimately, they lead us in the path of spiritual development. And like I said, all these help us conquer our internal enemies of kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. And they lead to antahkarana shuddhi. So this is what this upasana is, Saguna Brahman. We are trying to give Bhagavan a form, and here as Venkateshwara, and trying to wake him up. So this is the bhava behind it. However, Bhagavan is attributeless. He's Nirguna Brahman and the Parama Tattva. So looking at Bhagavan in that way, he is beyond time, space, and these dualities of day, night, and all that. So in that way, if you look at it, then even upasana can be done at any time when you feel like it. So we are not going to tell you that this is the right way to do it. It really depends on the bhava of the person. However, the reason it is done in the beginning, the upasana is done in the morning, beginning part of the day, is because it is suprabhatam, like the name itself suggests. So it is up to you to decide what you want to do on that. So we just tell you the principle or the idea or the feeling behind it, the bhava. Up to you to do whatever you deem fit. And of course, if you are following any gurus and they prescribe something, then you can guru pramanam, so you can follow whatever your gurus tell you to do. So I hope that answers your question. For Adhyayana, there is no bar. You can do it, you can learn it at any time. So I hope that clears your doubt. And yes, so now I will take some of the questions quickly, whatever you have asked me on chat, please. So whoever has any questions, you could please raise them on the chat. I'm trying to look at the questions now. My email ID, yes, that is right, but just that I will need some time to reply to emails because there are a lot of emails. So I will reply. Please give me some time. Maybe within a week I will reply. And chandas, I will share the chandas with you separately because we have many chandas here, different. The first Kausalya Supraja is Anushtup Chandas. Then we have bigger verses. So, and we have a different chandas for Prapatti, Mangala Shasanam. So I will share that with you. Verse 13 chanting. Let me go back to verse 13. Deshaha. Where is Deshaha in this verse? Okay, I don't know which verse you are referring to, Mahodaya. There is no Deshaha in this verse. Shirsha Deshaha. Ha. Seva para Shiva Suresha Krishanu Dharma Rakshombunath Pavamana Dhanadhinathaha Baddhanjali Pravila Sannija Shirsha Deshaha. I think that is clear. It is clearly given as Shirsha Deshaha. It is Deshaha. There is no Re there. It is Shirsha Deshaha. 13th verse. Shrimannabhishta Varadakhila Lokabandho Shri Srinivasa. Shri is the same everywhere. There is no difference in chanting Shri. Shrimannabhishta, Shri Srinivasa, Shri Devata Griha Bhujantara, Shri Venkatachalapate. Wherever you have Shri in this verse, everywhere it is the same pronunciation. There is no difference. Please note that. When is individual chanting going to happen? I will let you know when that will happen after we learn a few verses. Verse 18, Tvad Dasa Dasa. So there is a sandhi there, Tvat Dasa Dasa, but when you combine the sandhi, it would be Tvad Dasa Dasa. That is in verse 18. Suryendu Bhauma Budhavakpati Kavya Sauri. There is a doubt in that verse. Okay. Svarbhanuketu Divishat Parishat Pradhanaha. There is no stress on th there. Svarbhanuketu Divishat Parishat Pradhanaha. I hope that is clear. Divishat Parishat. That's it. There is no stress there. Okay, Shri Shesha Shaila, there is a doubt. What is Shaila? Shaila means hill. So Achala, Shaila, Giri, all these mean hill. Adri, all these mean hill. So you know there are 7 hills in Tirumala. So that is, so we have multiple synonyms for the same word hill. Is it Gadali Phala or Kadali Phala? It is Kadali Phala. It is not Gatali. Maybe some of you are following in Tamil script. I don't read Tamil script, but I've heard that there is the same letter being used for ka, ga, ta, da, pa, ba, and there are no Mahapranas. For that, in one of our last chanting courses, someone who knew Tamil told us that some numbers are indicated, 1, 2, in that way. So you know what it is. Is it ka, ga, or ta, da, and if it is a Mahaprana. It is not Gatali Phala, please. It is Kadali Phala. And those who have regional language influence, as in a tendency to chant ka as ga, ta as da, pa as ba, please get over that, because whichever language we are reciting in, we have to adhere to the rules of that language. So here in Sanskritam, we have different letters, ka, ga, ta, da, pa, ba. So please do not interchange them. This is something we see even during assessments. There is a tendency to interchange. Please don't do that, because here there was a specific question whether it is Gatali Phala. I thought it's probably because of that. In some languages, you don't have separate letters, therefore that confusion. So please be clear, it is Kadali Phala. Kadali Phala. Kadali Phala, not Gatali Phala. Audio recording, we will send you. Many of you have asked that. The Anucharanam recording, you will have it on YouTube. It will be uploaded. I think it has been on YouTube live for around 3 classes. Probably yesterday there was no YouTube live, but we are going to upload all the recordings. So you don't have to worry about that. But only the audio we will send you in a while. Okay, some of you have said the screen, the chat window, the participants window, the gallery view, etc. is not blocking. So for whoever it is blocking, you will have to change it on your computer, please. Okay, Ghosha concept I already explained today. That is in brief, the 4th letter of each varga. You take, it's a more, I would say it's a deeper breath which is used and a deeper expulsion of air. So I don't know how to explain it exactly, but if you see gha, dha, bha, as opposed to kha, tha. So you take more of your, the breath comes from much deeper than just those who are doing pranayama, etc. will know how when you go deeper in yogic breathing, etc., you inhale and exhale much deeper, deep breathing, which is very good for health actually. Matas, okay, MS Samma Suprabhatam, some verses are repeated twice. Yes, I think the first verse is repeated twice. So certain stotrani, when certain important verses, etc., they tend to repeat twice. If you want to follow that, please follow that. No harm in following that. Please, you could repeat it twice if you want to. But here we are going to learn each verse once and move ahead. Okay, this I received this email also. Thank you for putting it on chat. Visarga at the end. Madhukaita bharehe divya gandhaihi. So, visarga exactly, it does not have either E or A with it. It depends on the letter which is preceding the visarga. So visarga actually refers only to the 2 dots. Like if I say Ramaha, that ha in the end is only those 2 dots. But why is it Ramaha? Because the visarga is preceded by ma, which is m plus a. Therefore, it is Ramaha. However, if I say Matihi, here the visarga is preceded by ti, which is t plus e. So visarga follows whichever is the previous letter to it. So one of you have emailed me regarding this. Madhukaita bharehe. The visarga is preceded by re there. Madhukaita bhare, and then you have a visarga. So because the previous letter is re, it is Madhukaita bharehe. However, in Divya Gandhaihi, the visarga is preceded by dhai. Divya Gandhai, and you have the 2 dots, visarga. Therefore, it is Divya Gandhaihi. If you look at the verse on screen, Parishat Pradhanaha. Here the visarga is preceded by na, akara. Therefore, it is pradhanaha. So that is how the visarga gets the pronunciation. I hope that is clear. Please be clear. Visarga as it is does not have a or ihi or aihi to it. It just depends on the immediate preceding letter. Whatever that letter is, we chant it accordingly. So it is Ramaha, Matihi, Pradhanaha, or Divya Gandhaihi, Ramaihi, Krishnaihi. All have visarga in the end. They are just following the previous letter. So I hope that is clear. Do we have to by heart? Shivani. Yes, memorization.
Ma'am, it was a question from a participant.
Okay.
They have messaged it to me.
Okay. It is very good to memorize anything. It is a good exercise. And also it improves your concentration and memory power. So it is wonderful if you want to memorize it. So please go ahead and do it. For the assessment in this class, which we will be announcing later, we will have both Parayanam and memorization assessment. So you can choose whichever you want to, especially young children, school kids, etc. That's a great age to learn any of these verses. Now, these verses were taught by my guru, Vidushi Anantalakshmi Natarajan Mahodaya. And back then, I mean, when we learned, probably we didn't even know reading any script. So we were just attending classes, a lot of young children. And at a very young age, just by listening, they pick it up. So just by listening, you will get it by heart. And whatever you learn at that age stays with you for life. So even, I mean, that's a great age to memorize. So parents who have young kids, please encourage them. Even by listening to chanting and verses every day, they just pick it up. The brain has so much of power. That's a wonderful age. So please let them listen and learn. And like I said, once they learn, they will never forget it in life. It stays for life. So the children, definitely I encourage you to learn this, memorize it. Okay, Suryendu Bhauma Budhavakpati Kavya Sauri. It is not Sari, it is Kavya Sauri Swarbhanu Ketu. Okay, I think I have answered all questions today. For the emails, like I said, I will reply. Now we will conclude as usual with Shanti Mantraha. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaha, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. सर्वेभ्यः धन्यवादाः. Thank you all very much for attending. Thank you to our panelists. We will meet at the same time tomorrow, 5:45 a.m. IST. Thank you.